Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Ragdoll Riversong. This is Animal Crossing, and I've done a thing. I think I'm trying to cure my Animal Crossing boredom just a little bit. We're starting a new island. It's going to be a very wintry island eventually, but for right now, we're just getting it started. We're going to name it. We're going to go through some of the stuff you have to do to get your island set up, so if you're a new player, it might help you out. I have a friend that's a new player that's just starting her Animal Crossing island, so, lots of tips. And we are headed to our plane. I've already picked an island. I think this one will be quite beautiful. Still kind of on the fence about the name, but I think I know which one I want. We can still think about it because, we haven't made it to the island yet. I hope all of you are having a very wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me again. We still have our giveaway island, and we will be doing that on Sundays. I've been trying to struggle with schedule changes and things, but I think it's going to end up being where Sunday will be Dreamlight Valley early in the morning, and we will open gates in the afternoon around 11:30 and leave them open until either A, someone crashes the island, or B, I get too tired of hearing the music. One way or the other. And then on Monday, we'll have an Animal Crossing video. On Tuesday, we're going to run a poll, and you get to vote on something, so keep an eye out on the YouTube for that. Fridays, we'll be doing Spirit Fair, so I can't read, y'all. It's okay. Sunday live, Monday Animal Crossing, and Friday Spirit Fair. The Animal Crossing music is so calming, it puts you to sleep. Need a little pep in this. Okay, so I'm not happy with one of my villagers, but I'm way too happy about the other one. I have not had Pashmina on an island since I started playing Animal Crossing, and I do not have her amiibo, and I've been searching for her everywhere. I love her. Please join us for a short presentation. Our fearless leader himself will be giving the presentation. We're headed there right now, of course. Let's go, y'all. Look, I found it before they did. They've been here before. Come on, fellas, pep in your step. Giving me sideways glances. Get on up there. Even Nook's like, what took you so long? Oh my. Do I need to talk to them? I think so. Alright, is that everyone? Let's see. Is Pashmina here? Yes, she is. And Coach. And Ragdoll. Great, we're all here. I'll turn it over to you, Mr. Nook. Our 3 adventurers are ready to get started. Yes, very good. Let's see, how shall I begin? Yes, of course. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to your new island. My name is Tom Nook, and I'm the founder and president of Nook Inc. Yes, yes. Today is the first day of your new life on this pristine, lovely island, so congratulations. And this is a package deal, I'm gonna make you do all the work. Such as Nook Inc. stuff, staff will always be here to support you and ensure your comfort and safety and put you to work. But first things first, yes, yes. I'd like each of you to choose a spot of your own. It's the first step to putting down some real roots. I'd like you to dream big, because I have a big price tag for you. I do a certain connection in construction and real estate, and I'm getting ahead of myself. He was going to tell you about the price tag there, but then he waited a minute. Let's just get started with a simple tent, shall we? Please collect your tent from Timmy or Tommy and choose a spot to place it. May I have a tent, please? Thank you. That sounds like a good plan. I would love a map. Once you put your tent, please find your way back here. Use your new map if you need it. I don't think we will, because, kind of small up towards the front of our island, but we can show everybody what our map looks like. Look at the one we've chosen. We don't want to place our tent there. How did I forget how to use a map? Look, he's having trouble. Can I have your tent? Yep, nice to meet you. So, find a good place. No, not yet, but He wants his somewhere close to nature. Okay, we have to place ours first, and then we'll go help him. I don't know. I don't want mine right up next to resident services. But I don't think I want it right up by the beach either. Well, this looks like a lovely spot. And I know we're going to have to collect some of the native fruit for Mr. Nook. So, I think my controller is glitching out on me because it is not wanting to pick up. Are you kidding? It'll shake the tree, but yeah. Give me a moment to fix this issue. Oh, this may not be a controller issue. Is it because he hasn't told me how to pick stuff up? Am I losing my mind? I haven't played Animal Crossing in so long I don't know how to play Animal Crossing. That can't be right. Not to that extent.
Maybe you need to place your house first.
Maybe. Or maybe they're just trying to drive me mad.
Possible.
What's this nonsense?
No, I can pick stuff up. Maybe? Nope.
I don't think that's a thing, because, you know, I can shake the trees.
Are you trying different buttons to see if you
Yeah.
just want the button?
Like, what's going on? Does he have to tell me how to pick stuff up?
Maybe.
Wait, I got it, don't tell me. You're Ragdoll, right? See, I told you I had it. I'm Pashmina. I gotta tell you, I'm excited to do this whole island thing, kidders. You already found a good spot, huh? I was trying to just feel the best spot, but I was having trouble because every spot feels like the best one. I couldn't just sit there thinking it over forever. I grabbed a stick and threw it, and here's where it landed. So, this is my spot. Okay, I know there's only so far I could throw the stick, but I'm liking this. I'll find you a spot. Yeah, I'm gonna put you right over there by me. Yep, I would do that for you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that you have faith in me. I love her sweater and her little horns that match her sweater. She's so precious. Okay, you wait in the plaza. I will go place your house. Well, your tent, but you know, it'll be a house eventually. We're gonna be neighbors.
Best friends.
Besties. Oh no, it says I'm too close. Could never be too close.
Why would you freeze dry Laffy Taffy?
I don't know. That would ruin the composition of it, wouldn't it?
Seems like it would. Would that make it hard, or?
It would make it very hard and then break when you bit into it. But I mean, like, would it change the texture when you chewed it? You know what I mean?
I'll check reviews and see if anyone's saying, ouch, my teeth.
Broke a tooth. Laffy Taffy. And I'm sorry to say for any fans of Coach out there, he probably will not make it. He doesn't look very wintry. I don't mean like we're going to take him out or anything. I mean, he's just not going to stay. We're not a very sporty island here. I need to be more sporty. I need to exercise. I'll find you a spot. Yep, a sweet spot for your tent. Okay then, can't wait to see the epic spot you pick for me. Well, I got you. Yes, I got this. No, I will not need your help visualizing how awesome island life is going to be. That is the spirit. Like, we're just going to place this house right on over here.
One person says crunchy and sweet. The other person says imagine Laffy Taffy but airy and super sweet.
Huh. Airy was not the word I was expecting.
I'm intrigued now.
Yes. Frozen Laffy Taffy, y'all. They pulled us to the plaza. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you all found just the right spots to set up your new homes. Of course, you can all sleep on it for a while, really get a feel for how it suits you, and with that, take care. We can move on to more serious business, like throwing an island warming party. We'll have it right here in the plaza with a roaring campfire. We'll just need a few supplies to get started, yes? Since we'll all be living here together, this will be a good test of our teamwork. Let's see. Timmy, Pashmina, Tommy, and Coach can set up things here in the plaza. Let's take a quick look at everything in the plaza. What do they set up in the plaza? When I come back, there better be some stuff set up. Meanwhile, Ragdoll and I will work on gathering firewood and perhaps a little snack. And I know for certain I'm the only one doing any gathering. Alright, everyone, let's get to it. Ragdoll, would you come see me for a moment? Laughable, Mr. Nook. Laughable. I just wanted to go over what we'll need for the campfire. I think roughly 10 tree branches should do the trick. You can find them scattered about the island. So when you find one lying on the ground, just press Y to pick it up. Yeah, I think we couldn't pick it up until he told us how to pick it up. Meanwhile, I'll investigate the peach-like items growing on the trees. I suspect they're real peaches. They are, and why don't you just go ahead and gather them while you're at it? Don't be lazy. Don't make me do everything. This one. How come I could shake the tree, but I couldn't gather? You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make much sense. If I can't do one thing, I shouldn't be able to do the other, y'all. I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
Shake the tree and nothing falls. Freeze-dried Skittles. You can freeze-dry anything, I take it.
Oh, so you freeze-dry it, not just stick it in the freezer.
Not the freezer.
I gotcha. That makes a little more sense to why it would be airy, you know?
I don't know what freeze-dried does to something, so I don't know what freeze-dried means. Quite frankly.
You know those strawberries in cereal? And how they're kind of... Yeah, those are freeze-dried, I think. Where it kind of puffs them, you know? Le poof. I don't know why it has that effect. It's interesting. We should look it up. Educate ourselves.
Eat just a bowl of the delicious strawberries.
I'm not fond of how they taste after they get wet with the milk for too long. Like, it's even worse than soggy cereal for me, you know? Like, that's a texture you don't want. It's awful. Indeed. Okay, so I have about 20 of the tree branches. He said we didn't need that many, but I know he's going to offer a crafting seminar, customization, and all that stuff. So, we're going to make sure we have what we need for it. We're also going to make sure we have enough of this, because we're not going to have to keep going back and forth, because I know he's not going to go collect peaches. That's just what he says. Y'all are going to do all of that. Come on, tree branches. Be my friend. The trees are very autumn and beautiful like in our game. Got a little hint of orange and red to them. I kind of love the beginning of the game whenever everything's just covered with just grass and sticks and they're trying to get me to clean it up. I'm like, why? It's beautiful. Maybe we go for a more natural looking winter island. You know what I mean? Make it look like a painting landscape.
What would that stuff look like with snow on it?
Exactly. And these little flowers that are in it. He's really, really thinking over there.
Deep in thought.
Okay, let's do this. I got everything you require. Oh good, Ragdoll. It looks like you managed to collect up the tree branches. You found even more than I asked. I only need the 10, but I'm sure you'll find good use for the rest. I'm sure I will. I'll take what we need off your hands now. Good, here you go. Pockets were getting heavy and all. I'm quite glad that I'll be sharing this desolate island with such a hard worker. And speaking of surviving on a desolate island, our next task is to round up something to snack on. I gotcha. While you were collecting branches, I was evaluating the fruit that seems to be abundant here. They look like peaches and smell like peaches, and they even taste like peaches. So you got one. You got one. Come on, Nook, step up your game. In fact, they're 100%, without a doubt, genuine peaches. So will you collect 6 of them for me? I did. What's this? You've already collected enough peaches for everyone, haven't you? Because I knew you were just going to laugh at me and just make me do it. I knew you're the right one for the job. Thank you once again. AKA, I knew I could swindle you is what he just said to us.
Swindle.
I'll go ahead and take those off your hands and get started on the preparation. Of course you will. He's going to go juice it at least. That's the most work I ever see him do on this island.
He doesn't give it to someone else to do.
He might, behind the scenes, Timmy or Tommy. Now is that everything? Yes, I believe it is. Let's get started with the festivities. He made the poor residents, the other 2 villagers, pull those logs and stuff up here. At last, allow me to properly welcome you to our new island. Let me get a drink. I have participated in many ventures and endeavors over the years, but this may be the most exciting. Helping develop a thriving new community entirely from scratch will truly test my business acumen. And perhaps my skills as an outdoorsman. Now, we may not have the kind of numbers that I originally envisioned. Don't worry about that. I got you covered, Nook. Trust me. We're fine. But that just means we'll have to rise to the challenge. And I have no doubt that with hard work and perseverance, we'll shape this deserted island into... I suppose we can't call this a deserted island anymore. What should we call it? I sense a great opportunity. As the first residents of this island, we should be the ones to name it. And in the spirit of democracy, we should put it to a vote. Majority rules, So take a little while to think, and when everyone is ready, I'll present your ideas. Alright, is everyone ready? Let's try saying our ideas at the same time. Ready? Go! I like pashminas. Let's go with rocks a lot. Now for the voting. I'll say each name in an order you can clap for the one you think is best. I think we should have an option to clap if we like theirs better. Ragdoll seems to have the enthusiasm and the name sensibilities. Let's start there. So, Ragdoll suggested Nutmeg. Everyone clapped. Wow, that's an overwhelmingly positive response. Each and every one of you clapped. I suppose if everyone is in agreement, we could just go with Nutmeg. It rocks, absolutely. Sounds great. Splendid. Then, from now on, the island will be known as Nutmeg. Well, Ragdoll, since you've proven yourself by naming Nutmeg, I'd like to rely on you for other critical decisions we'll need to make on this island. Yes, I hereby name you the resident representative of Nutmeg. That means we get to do all the works.
Yay! Hard labor!
Ragdoll, could you please say a word or two as the new spokesperson for your neighbors?
Can you all do some of the work?
A word or two. They're so excited. We've settled on a name for our island and we've selected our resident representative. It's been a big day, but it's gotten rather late, so let's have a toast. Yay, peach juice! Everyone have a beverage in hand? It's fresh juice made from peaches, our new resident representative harvested on this very island. Then, without further ado, a toast to Nutmeg and the happiness of its residents. Cheers! That's a whole lot of talking. My mouth keeps getting dry. Good golly, Mr. Nook. You went on forever. He looks so happy with his tambourine. He doesn't even know what's coming. You're gonna have to leave, Coach. No. It's gonna be a winter island. You're gonna freeze to death here in your tank tops. It's so lovely outside under the stars with our big campfire.
Beautiful.
'Tis. Okie dokie, I think I have to talk to Tom Nook, and then I can go lie down in my tent, and we can, go to the next day. I know this is all a bit much, so if you feel like taking a short nap in your tent, by all means, go ahead. I think I have jet lag. I think it'll be morning, We'll keep the fire burning. Baby, I'll do that. Sounds good to me, but first you'll probably want this. Oh, yes. It's your very own camping cot, and you'll want to set it up in your tent before you lie down. Wouldn't want us lying down on rocks or anything, waking up with a kinked neck and not being able to work for him. Oh, and there are a few packages waiting in your tent as well, Just items that might be useful. To open packages and use things inside, press A. And when you're ready, you can move. I gotcha. We've got another big day ahead, and rest up as much as you can tonight. Yes, that's all from me for now. Sweet dreams, Ragdoll. Well, thank you. I appreciate everything, y'all. Have pleasant dreams yourself, and I'll see y'all bright and early, and I'll start delegating orders to y'all. The peaceful music. How come we can't have a cute little tent like this with a dome top instead of the pointy one? That would be nifty. Let you pick your tent. Maybe your tent color. Instead of just yellow. Alrighty. Open up our stuff. I'm just going to shove this out of the way. And then he said this was our camping cot. Mind you, none of this stuff looks like things I would buy for myself. I would never ever have a camo camping cot. I would never ever wear a pineapple aloha shirt or red shoes. I may purchase a blue radio or a pink light, but like this other half of the tent, this is so not me. Oh my.
Music.
Time for our weird dream. We must have been really tired.
Stoneface.
Looks like you decided to make your own way in the world. Get out there, explore new frontiers. That's all the way right, Daddy-o. You don't need to live by anyone's rules but your own. The world was made for exploring, Living free, being out there, it's a great feeling. Yeah, but take it from a cat who's been on the road. Being your lonesome can grind on the soul. You've got to make friends along the way. Rambling this crazy world is Squaresville without some pals. Yeah, man, friends are where it's at. Speaking of rambling, I'm doing a bit of that myself. My bad. Maybe it's about time for you to wake up to your new life. Oh, but listen up. That rap I just gave you about friends, it's pretty key. You'll dig this island life a whole lot more if you share it with some friends, and if that's your scene. Yeah, an island paradise with your best pals sounds pretty groovy to me. Cool. When you wake up, you'll be in sync with real time. Dig that island life, and I'll catch you later. Ragdoll, are you in there? Oh, I hope I haven't woken you abruptly. Oh, I'm sure you have. But I do wish to discuss something with you. Yes, yes. I'll be here when you're ready. Seems like he is trying to wake us if he's waiting around for me and all.
There's stuff that needs to be done.
Oh, I get that. And I'm the only one capable. So we gotta go, go, go! On an adventure.
He's bound to be doing something behind that desk.
There's no desk yet.
Yeah.
He plays golf in that tent. Ah, there you are. I hope you had a pleasant nap. Or, well, I suppose it was a bit more than a nap, wasn't it? It's a brand new day. I slept that long? Yes, it's quite normal to be worn out from such a long trip and a major life event. Speaking of which, I have a few more things that you might find useful as you adjust to life in our little paradise. First, you'll need one of these. Yes. A phone. It's your very own Nook phone. And I had these made especially for island residents so I could charge them an arm and a leg. I mean, so you could call each other. I want to make sure it's working right. So could you try turning it on for me? Well, of course. What if I wanted to come to this island paradise to get away from technology, Mr. Nook?
You need the phone.
Good, good. Looks like you're getting good reception as well. Okay, feel free to put it away now. Say, Ragdoll, have you ever used a smartphone before? No. I have one of my very own. Very good, then this should be a breeze for you. In fact, I think you'll find it much more useful than the phone you already have. Ah, yes, yes. There's also a very useful app that contains advice for living here. Normally, this would not be free of charge, but as you're just getting started, consider it an extra bonus. It's called Island Life 101, and it's a message delivery service of sorts. Feel like giving it a try? What if I say I don't need it? But yes, please. I'll need you to pull out your Nook phone again so I can send you the app. Well, looky there. Perfect, perfect. You've now got the Island Life 101 app as well. You'll start getting messages once you're out and about doing things. Read them as they arrive. Of course. All right, that's enough about the app for now. I do have one more thing for you, however. It's your itemized bill. So this includes everything. Airfare, accommodations, labor, tax, and of course your Nook phone. Bringing your grand total to the modest sum of 49,800 bells. How did you... Okay. Yes, yes. Well then, wait, you don't have any bells. I can't believe I didn't think of this. Oh, of course. No need to worry. I was prepared for exactly this type of tricky situation. For the getaway package, you can pay your fees with miles instead of the standard bells. I call this extremely helpful service the Nook Mileage Program. Well, this is quite extraordinary, if I do say so myself. With the Nook Mileage Program, you can earn miles by simply living your life here on Nutmeg. I dare say the more you enjoy your island life, the more Nook miles you can earn. And you can use them to pay back your move-in fees and much, much more. So the bottom line is you'll need, but with this new service, would you believe it? It only comes to 5,000 miles. I'll just go ahead and register you so you can pay in miles. Yes, but there are more details available within your Nook phone. Just open the Nook Miles app, and you'll see that you've earned some miles just for traveling to the island and joining the program. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to a few other matters. But let me heartily congratulate you once again on your arrival. I'm so happy to have you as a resident of Nutmeg and a client of Nook Inc. I'm so happy to have your bells and your Nook miles. Do not touch the power button as we save. Okay, let's see what all we got here. Congratulations on your big move. We hope you enjoy your new island life. To celebrate this fresh start, we'd like to give you a gift that is sure to come in handy. Paradise planning photo. And a simple DIY workbench. We gotta go learn how to DIY. So we can craft stuff. You can't live this basic life.
Okay.
Crafting is key.
Crafting is life.
Must craft. Ragdoll, welcome, welcome. As you can see, it's quite cozy in here. It's funny how cozy doesn't always mean comfortable. Let me know if you need advice on how to spend your time on this island or anything else. If you need some advice about basic island materials, you should talk to Timmy. Sorry. He can help you procure some of the essentials for thriving in our little paradise. And if you want to earn some bells, he has a rather generous policy of purchasing just about anything. Not strictly advisable from a business perspective, but quite generous. Yes. Oh, and one more important thing. I'm offering a free DIY workshop that can help you really build out your island experience. I think it would be quite useful, so I do hope you take me up on it. Well, of course, that's exactly why we're here. I see you discovered my DIY bench. Yes, the workshop. Each participant will make and keep their own tools and receive a set of DIY recipes. I think it will be quite useful for your island life. Shall we put you down for the next available session? Yes, I'd love to. That's the island spirit. I happen to be free right this very moment, so let's get started. Terrific. How's that for service? Welcome to my DIY workshop. Oh, I suppose my workshop is overselling it a bit, When you see how simple it is to DIY or do it yourself, you'll understand what I mean. The basic idea is to gather materials, follow a recipe, and then craft using a workbench, like this one. So basically, you created cards of what you want me to create for this island. And then you give them to me for free so that I will craft you things. Clever Mr. Nook. I'm on to you. For this particular recipe, we require a mere 5 tree branches. Now then, come see me once you collected materials. No, don't walk away. We don't need all this. I've already got branches. Let's go. Let's get started on crafting that fishing rod. Yes. To begin, just select Project from the workbench and get started. Go ahead, give it a try. Indeed. Yay, we have a flimsy fishing rod. That was perfect. And as you can see, crafting is quite simple, provided you have the correct recipes. And that concludes my free DIY workshop. Oh, there's just one last thing. I have a few common DIY recipes for you, free of charge, naturally. And then I make you pay for the rest. Terrific business. Splendid, thank you. The DIY app is now installed on your phone and ready for you to use anytime. Oh, I get to keep my flimsy fishing rod. It may not last forever, but it should serve you well for a little while at least. Speaking of fishing, I am no master angler, but perhaps I can give you a few tips. In my experience, you should aim in front of the shadow of a fish when you cast your line. I would love to see anything you manage to catch. I'm quite curious about the local fauna. Well, of course. Do you need to talk to me yet? Don't waste any time, do you? No, I do not. Still setting up, but for starters, we intend to offer a small selection of goods for our island residents. Space is limited right now, but we'll try and have some fresh stock each and every day. I'm sure you're busy, but feel free to take a look at some of the items we're thinking of selling. What do you got? Some tissues so we can cry that we don't have anything. Or a grill that costs $2,500 and we can't afford that.
Probably the tears.
Anything catch your eye? Just the tissues. We'll need those catching our eye. Catching the tears. And because we want to support efforts to beautify the island, we'll even pay you a little bit in return for any weeds or trash you bring in. Of course. That's how they get us to collect the weeds. I forgot. Money. How silly of me. I forgot I need to give you a brief introduction to that box there. That is a recycle box for all the island residents to use. We'll be bringing... I can't talk today, y'all. We'll be using it for items removed during construction and such. Yes, if you see anything you like, feel free to take it right on home. If the box gets full, we'll get rid of the oldest items first, so don't delay in picking out what you want. No lie, I did not know that this only held a certain amount of items one time. Like the very first time I played Animal Crossing. And I went to a treasure island. I was so excited. I got so much stuff. I had my island covered. I went back to said treasure island, got more stuff, and then I sat a house down on top of some stuff so that it would pick it up and put it in this box. But it only holds this amount of items. I did that twice. I lost so many items.
Terrible.
I know, isn't it? It's alright though. It wasn't that bad. Okay, let's see what our DIY recipes are that we have. Let's see what we have in our pockets. We have 10 peaches, we have some branches, we have some weeds. We learned how to make our own DIY bench. And we have a fishing pole. Let's go back in and see if branches will craft us a DIY bench. Or what else we can possibly craft anyway. We can get a net. Now, what do we need for a DIY bench? Hardwood and iron nuggets. We're not going to be able to get those right away. We can have a nifty little campfire. All done for now. Okay, so now a lot of our stuff is going to be going around and collecting wood, weeds, things like that, so we can do a lot more crafting and talking to our villagers and leveling, our friendship up with them. That will be lots of fun. And I think that's why I like the beginning part of the game so much. And when it's down to decorating and I only have like the beaches left, I get kind of bored with it. I miss the beginning part of the game and talking to people and walking around and just collecting stuff. Purpose. I also like trying to carve a pathway out of the weeds here and leave some of the weeds around. But it looks like there's a little walkway going towards our little resident services to be area. That way it's easier to find my way around my island. Plus, we'll probably be able to craft something with these later. We need a shovel DIY. How do we DIY? Do we need to look at the other recipes he gave us? No, because one of them was the... Yeah. Oh, Ragdoll, it's great to see you. That campfire was a lot of fun. We're keeping resident services open at night, so feel free to stop by if you need to talk about anything. For the time being, I'll be out and about, checking with everyone, seeing how folks are doing. If you're ever unsure about what you should do, don't hesitate to stop by for a chat. Sounds great. I am going to be picking up all the wood and selling this stuff to our friend inside. Come on, money! I got monies from the tree. And an acorn. This tree's got lots of different stuff.
More money.
Come on, money! That's okay. Thank you, little tree. 100 bells. Our first bells. We can almost buy the box of tissue. We need that to cry into. I'm hoping to sell some of this stuff to get enough money to buy little things here and there that he has every day. Because he only has, I think, 2 items a day, I do believe, for a little while. And I really don't care for either of the ones he has right now, because one's really overpriced and the other one I just don't really need.
Right.
So hopefully the items will be better tomorrow. Maybe we'll get some better DIYs from talking with our villagers. Things like that. shake, shake, shake. Shake your tree.
Shake, shake, shake. How many shake songs are
I love you so much. You're great.
Fantastic.
My terrific husband is helping me stream today. Well, he's just kind of kicking it there and being with me, but you know.
Support.
It's big help. If this is the kind of stream that all of you enjoy, please don't forget to leave me a like because that helps me to know what I should create more of. And you could even leave me a comment if you want to. If you need my friend code, don't hesitate to ask for it. We still do Sunday Fun Day giveaway, where after we play Dreamlight Valley on Sunday live, I announce that I'll be opening my gates up, so don't forget to watch on Sundays if you want to know when my gates open. Usually, you know, around 11, 11:30, sometimes 12, somewhere in there. Depends on what we're doing and if we get sidetracked and, yeah. Or if it's kind of boring and we don't have anything to do. May end a little early. We'll see. Sometimes I start kind of early. But that begins around like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning is what I'm going to aim for. That is the goal. 8 o'clock would be great. 9 o'clock is most likely. If we're being honest. Let's see how prompt I can be this week. Stick to my schedule and be proud of myself. I'm trying my best.
Doing the work.
Trying to. It's tricky sometimes, man. Don't forget to pick up the weeds around your tree so that whenever you shake it, it doesn't just, the fruit will disappear into the weeds. It happened whenever I laid down my tent earlier. I shook the tree over there and forgot about the weeds underneath, and all of my peaches disappeared but one. Happens sometimes. That's why I try to remember to clear the area. Beautiful little white butterfly. Oh, come on. I don't even know what I'm doing, y'all. Come here. It's all the way on the other side of the lake. It's like I'm not messing with that lady. And I don't have a slingshot and I see something floating. This is just terrible.
What you gonna do?
Can't do nothing.
Throw a shoe at it.
Hop up and down and catch it. Goodness. Aim to the front of the fish shadow. I thought I would aim for the tail end like this. This is why you catch no fish. I'm so terrible at fishing in the games. Oh, look at it. It's so teeny. A bitterling. It's mad at me, but only a little. It's so precious. Come here, fishy. What do you do when you can't throw it to the front of its shadow? Just be patient. Eventually it will come towards you or turn. I caught a yellow perch. Those yellow birds have to sit somewhere. Oh, the corny Animal Crossing speak. Come on, little fishy, don't make me turn it around. You go get it. Thank you. You're so helpful today. The fish are actually helping me out. This is great. I think a lot of times I have trouble catching them because I'm always at a fast-paced walk like that, and then they disappear. That's a real life thing too, because my grandpa used to yell at me for it.
In the fisherman?
Oh yeah. Like, what are you doing? Well, I'm busy. Alrighty. I do think I will clear out this little area kind of leading up towards our houses. And we're going to sell all of these weeds, except for a few. And then it just kind of looks like a little pathway going off to our houses. Makes it look a little prettier. A little more structure. And do we have one going towards the airport already? Yes. Woohoo! I did great. Hello, hello to you. I found a creature. Oh, splendid. Let's have a look, shall we? Here you go. Have a bass. What a catch. I do believe this is a black bass. If this island can support a black bass, who knows what other fantastic creatures we might find living here? I have an idea. An old friend of mine runs a museum and I'd love to send it to him for a closer look. Would you be okay with that? Wonderful. Thank you. I promise I'll take extra good care of your black bass. Well, it's yours now. That reminds me. This is in no way tied to your generous donation just now, but I have a useful app to show you. Oh, I'm sure it's not. Our Critterpedia. Terrific resource for an aspiring island researcher such as yourself. With this one app, you'll get all the important details about the bugs, fish, and sea creatures you catch. I do hope you'll continue to fill it up with your discoveries and share them with me too. I'm sure I'll be able to come up with some kind of additional reward. Of course. Here you go. I have more already. I found another creature. What a catch. I do believe this is a bitterling. Would you mind if I sent this magnificent creature along to my museum curating friend as well? Not at all. Have at it. Thank you. I promise that I'll take extra good care of your bitterling. Oh, and by the way, have you been taking advantage of my DIY workbench lately? I have. That's great. Come to think of it, I have seen you tinkering around a bit over there. Keep up the good work. That reminds me, I've been meaning to share more DIY recipes with you. Mind turning on your phone? So the more you bring Nook, the more you advance. Go ahead and fish, gather up all the things out there, get the weeds, get anything you can catch. Now we have an axe, and we can get the stone and the iron that we needed to craft our own workbench. And the wood. I hope you'll keep bringing me new discoveries to examine. It's all part of the island experience. Yes, yes. Let's see if we can craft an axe. Woohoo! Oh, no, not a birdhouse. And I know we're going to break it, so let's go ahead and craft a couple. I already see it coming.
Why would you break it?
They're flimsy, and I'm going to be hitting a lot of rocks and a lot of trees.
How many times do you have?
I don't know exactly. I guess I could count. The fishing pole and all that stuff breaks really easy when it's the flimsy ones. But now we have some new recipes to use also whenever we get done going out here and hitting things with our axe. Would you like to count the numbers, Honey Hug, until it breaks?
Sure.
Well then. Axe number 1, here we go. It makes a little arrow if you hit it and it has fruit in the tree. Ah, we're getting stung, y'all. There's no way. Oh, I hate this so much. Oh, I got him. I got him. Oh, yay. We caught the wasp. Oh, I hate that. Goodness gracious. We need to craft some medicine real quick. You know, they need to give us that recipe already, but in order to get that, I think we have to get stung. I don't think we get it just for getting the wasp nest. And of course, with your flimsy axe, it doesn't chop the tree down. It just, you know, hits it. How many was it, Honey Hug?
40.
40? Interesting. I never thought to count. And I don't think I ever looked it up. It's good to know, though. But that's why I always craft too, because this is probably the wood that I'll need to craft some things, but now I have to go and hit my rocks with my axe. For those of you that didn't know, instead of hitting it with a shovel, you can hit it with an axe. Your little flimsy axe. You just won't be able to dig a hole behind yourself to catch you so that you don't get pushed away from it. We already have to go sell some stuff. That's great. Our tiny pockets. Well, I have a whole bunch of weeds. I know you're going to ask for wood, so we're not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and sell you the tree branches because I have about 30 of them. I'll sell you some peaches. You can have all the weeds for right now. And all the peaches because our pockets are tiny. And you can even have the extra fish. That looks about right. Look at all the fine things you've brought in today. Allow me just a moment to run the numbers. And done. I can buy these from you for a total of 5,130 bells. Sound good? Sold. Please come again. Oh, before I forget, I wanted to tell you something about the fruit you just sold me. When you eat food like fruit, you'll find yourself energized with more power than you might have imagined. Has anyone shared that with you? What I mean is, you could break open rocks or maybe even dig up a whole tree if you had the right tool. Now it's fine for you to sell me your fruit, but you should try eating it once in a while too. Hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Eat the fruit. Give you a brief explanation about that terminal. That is our Nook Stop. It is a terminal for services that will further enhance your island life. At the moment, you can use 2 services. Ragdoll, the first is Nook Shopping. It's a catalog shopping service for items that can be hard to find on an island. Second, this terminal serves as an automatic bell dispenser or an ADD for the Bank of Nook. We're also working on a service by which you'll be able to redeem Nook Miles for various things. Please take advantage of these wonderful services. Quite beneficial indeed. Yes, yes. Welcome to Nook Stop, a multimedia terminal for Nook Inc. Once per day, accessing the Nook Stop will award you a bonus daily miles. Please select from the following services. Okay. I can get a tricycle, a world map, a cap, bandages, Ola tea, a 3, a sporty skirt, water shoes, and 2 days ago. Let's order some music. And we are definitely going to want to order a pipe, but that's 5,000 and we don't have that anymore. So let's order a lantern just because it's pretty. And of course, we should get some Nook Miles, of course, for using those. Nutmeg Miles. Just for traveling to the island. We get 500. Island development. Specific producer? A lot of material to make that happen. We're giving away Nook Miles based on how much wood you've chopped from trees. So chopping wood, using a tool until it breaks. Those are all things that can get you Nook Miles. Beautification efforts for selling weeds. Based on the amount of fruit you sell. Wonderful. Living on a remote island. Internet surfer for doing what now? Nook shopping. Woohoo! Selling things you don't need. Down and out eventually. I think that's all of them for now. Yep. Oh, we get one for using our camera as well. So, let's just say hi, everybody. Island Shutterbug. You get 300 just for that. Open up all our stuff and look around. Look how pretty our map is. That's where our resident services is located. Pashmina and I are living our best life back there. We've got Coach on the island as well, but we're both hiding from him because we're not fitness enthusiasts and he is. So, you know, we're just trying to stay away. But, you know, do your own thing, Coach. Have fun. Be happy. It's going to get real wintry real soon. Welcome to Island Life 101. Check this app every day for useful tips about how to make the most of island living. No tips yet. Excuse me, I needed some water. Of course, we can design our own clothing. At the very least, we can change into one of these patterns. In case you guys didn't know, you can wear the little designs that are already in there and change into like the pretty little flowery top or the ivy or this little 3-leaf clover pattern. You know, you don't have to stay in that top that they have you in. Up to you entirely. I always change into one or the other. Since Honey Hug's here with me, I put on the one with the music notes. Look all pretty. Too cute. I still don't like these red shoes. Oh. Okie dokie. So that is the start of our beautiful Nutmeg Island. We've got, you know, what we've got. Our sun is setting into a beautiful pink and purple behind us. I love it. Love it. Gotta go cook some dinner for the fam. I hope all of you are having an amazing day. If you do like this kind of content, don't forget to leave me a like. If you're new here, please subscribe. We have some helpful hints and tips. We're going to read all those out loud as Nook tells us, or, you know, as we read them on the 101 app. We'll try to throw out some of our best known tips and tricks for decorating and designing, and also for getting more money quicker in the game to advance. We're also going to do some lovely winter decorating. It's going to be very, very snowy. Probably the next time that y'all show up for the island. Well, maybe not the next time. We're not going to do a whole lot of time traveling right away. We've got to get our island set up, and we've got to go around collecting a whole bunch of stuff. So, you know, we'll see. I hope all of you have the loveliest of lovely days, and I do hope you'll join me the next time around. Bye!